Welcome back to JBO Reveals. I'm glad you are here. On this channel, I share useful information and practical guides that I believe can help make your life easier. In today's video, I will show you step by step how to file your KRA returns if you are employed and eligible to pay tax. If you have already requested and received your P9 form from your HR department, then you are ready to follow along. Let's get started. Open your favorite browser and type iTax.kra.go.ke and press enter. You will be directed to the KRA portal. Enter your login details. You can use either your KRA PIN and password, which is the first option, or your national identification number and password, which is the second option. I will use this option. Then click validate. Next, enter your password for the portal. Complete the simple arithmetic questions displayed here and click login. We are now logged in. As an employee, there are several methods you can use to file your KRA returns, but today I will concentrate on ITR for employment income. Click on returns, select ITR for employment income. We are filing last year's returns, so here it should be indicated January 2025 to December 2025. Then click next. Now we begin comparing the details in KRA portal with the details on P9 form. These details should match. Then answer these simple questions. Has your employer provided you with the car? If yes, select yes. If not, select no. Do you have a mortgage? Answer accordingly. Do you earn income from a foreign country? If yes, select yes. If no, select no. Do you have a life insurance policy? Answer accordingly. Then click next. Here confirm your gross pay. Check this figure against your P9 form. It may be listed as your basic salary or under a similar description depending on your P9 format. Simply confirm that it matches. In my case, it matches, so I will click next. On the next page, we have to confirm several items. Here we have taxable salary. Check your P9 form. In my case, it is in column under heading chargeable pay. It matches amount displayed here, so everything is okay. Next is the amount of tax deducted pay or pay. In my P9 form, it is in the last column. It matches as well. If there is any difference, simply click add and enter the correct details. Since everything matches, I will click next. On this page, we have details of income tax paid in advance. Since I did not pay any income tax in advance, I will just simply click next. We are now in the last section, section T. Here confirm all the details displayed. First, total deduction. In my P9 form, this is in the column labeled total deductions, in which is calculated as lower E plus F plus G plus the applicable amount in column I. It matches perfectly. Next, pension contribution, which is in column E. It also matches. If it does not match in your case, simply click here and enter the correct figure. The next item is the affordable housing levy, which is in column F. Again, it matches. In some P9 form, this affordable housing levy might be missing. In that case, just calculate 1.5% of your total basic salary. The amount you will get should match the figure shown here. Remember, affordable housing levy is 1.5% of your total basic salary. Next, we have the social health insurance fund shift, which is in column G. On my P9 form, it matches perfectly as well. If your P9 form does not show the shift amount, simply calculate 2.75% of your total basic salary. That is the amount you are supposed to enter here. Good. Now move to the next item. You will notice that the section that you can edit are displayed in white, while the others appear grayed out. The grayed out items you cannot edit. Next we have personal relief, which is okay. In my case here, everything now looks correct. Once you have confirmed all the details and you are satisfied, just click submit. Message will appear asking, are you sure you want to submit? Click OK. Your returns have been submitted successful. You may see a prompt asking whether you want to participate in a survey. This is optional, so you can simply close it. Finally, you can download your receipt for the returns. If you click download, when you go to your download folder, you will get your receipt here. You can confirm mine. Let me confirm mine. This is my receipt with the values that was appearing in the last section. Now we have successfully filed our return. If this video have been helpful to you, you can subscribe to this channel so that you'll be watching many other videos which are coming. Apart from KRA, I'll be sharing other information which will be helpful to you. Just get tuned to this channel, subscribe, and also remember to like and share this video. Thank you very much. Thank you.